Let's go! Great find! Keep it!
Pardon? Now then.
Thank you.
Wait a second!
Got it? All right.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal!
Here it comes!
I won't hold back! Scour! I shall vanquish evil!
None. Let's go. With one strike!
Falling back. Come forth, royal soul! Take it! Who needs ignite?
Mage! Be frozen!
You hit their weak point!
Swordplay
Keep it under
comes as
control.
easily to me.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go! better be sure.
This is it.
Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I'll handle this.
I will
Live to
fight
see
with
another
pride.
day.
We can do
That
this!
helped.
Okay?
Still
Gotta heal
fight.
up! Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet!
Trivial.
Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
There, mate. The blade!
You're barely holding together! Gotta heal up, quick!
This'll do.
I owe you.
Watch out! You're
can't
barely
give up
holding
now.
it together! No, not
like
now!
this.
Get up! They dodged their attack! You still got it!
I can endure.
Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
I've got this.
Still fight!
Freeze is down! Someone, help revive him! Come on, not like this! Someone, help, please!
To the rear guard.
I can't afford to hold back.
Ah! Be frozen!
You hit their weak point!
No
Keep it
need
up,
to rush
Stroll.
this. Let's go. The blade!
The freedom of a wanderer. Come forth, royal soul! Is there another way? Here!
You hit their weakness!
Now, what's the play?
Are you prepared? I'll handle this.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go! No. Let's try this.
I can't afford to hold.
I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point!
Blades ready, lads. Take it.
Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Here!
You hit their weakness!
I'll not die. I'll handle this.
Grius is
The
weak.
freedom of a wanderer.
He could use some healing.
This should work.
That helped.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Watch out! You're
I can't
barely
give up.
holding it together. No, not now! Get up! Hey! Hey!
No
Wake
holding
up!
back!
We're still in a fight here!
The power of
Hit their weak point.
Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing. Here!
Stroll
So
can't take any more.
Seeker!
Someone heal him.
We're not out of
Helpful
this
as
yet.
ever.
Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding
fight.
together.
I'm
Ryan
not
is badly
dying.
wounded. Don't push yourself so hard.
I'll say
I call upon royal power within!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I'll not die in vain. This should help.
That helped.
I owe you.
It's okay. We can do this. Here.
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight.
Now, let's see. Take it.
Got them right in their weak
The freedom of a wanderer.
Sharp as always, Grius.
Take it!
I shall vanquish evil.
Hit their weak point.
Swordplay comes as easily to me as the power of heroes.
The freedom of a wanderer. This'll do. Not bad.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
You can't be.
What now? Let's push through! Come on! Catch!
Really?
that's...
Huh?
Luke. But got it?
But...
Let's go. Don't panic.
Got it?
What now?
messed up. Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight, just so we're clear. Slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimate. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, do not waste your...
We're on a mission, and we won't turn back for anything. Not even a dragon!
Wind!
I can't afford to... Be frozen!
You hit their weak point.
No.
Keep it up, Stroll!
Warrior! With one strike!
It's okay. We can do this. I won't hold back! Here!
I owe you.
Stepping back! Are you prepared?
Not now.
Let's see how this plays out.
Blades ready, lads? Let's go. Not this one. Take it.
I owe you.
Let's stay calm. Seeker! Hold on. Guard up!
Trivial.
I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point.
No.
Keep it up, Stroll!
Let's see. Any means necessary.
It's okay. We can do this. This'll do.
Who needs igniters? I'll show you.
No need to rush this. This should help.
My thanks.
By this power. With healing power.
My thanks.
I shall fight. Mage!
You hit their weak point.
Blades
Keep it up,
ready,
Stroll!
lads? They're mine.
Slash it!
The freedom of a wanderer. Here.
I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point.
Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing. Not the time.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold.
I'll handle this.
I owe you.
Let's stay calm. Seeker!
Who needs it? I call upon royal power within!
No need to rush this. Warrior, with one strike!
I won't hold back! Take it!
Now, mage!
Hit their weak point.
Blades ready, lads? Have to rethink. Here!
Helpful as ever.
I will fight with pride. I can take it.
Mage!
Hit their weak point.
Any means necessary.
It's okay. We can do this. Seeker! Let me help.
That help.
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared?
No need to rush this. They're mine. Go on, finish the job.
Oh! Someone
Wasn't
get him
enough.
back on his feet!
Let's try this.
I live to see another. I shall vanquish evil.
Hit their weak point.
Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing. I won't hold back.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger. Well...
Hey!
This looks valuable.
Incredible!
What now?
All right!
What?
Look!
What the?
No, stop.
Run! Hurry! What?
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight, and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be...
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, then I will make...
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
You're kidding! Time for bed. Time for bed. Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Good.
This place...
Let's go.
Great. Let's...
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort, sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
We both did well to make it out.
Yes, we certainly did.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady! Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
That's terribly unfair.
Whatever will I do? Just pathetic.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Got it.
What am I supposed to do here?
Idiot.
Come on!
The crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
Watch out, pick this place.
Got it.
You're back.
Papa! Welcome home!
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey! I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's...
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only...
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Look at that.
Did you need something?
Nothing in particular.
You're here for no reason? Oh, I just remembered.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh,
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle...
really?
Yes.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you. I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed. All right. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight.
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at...
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready.
Let's go.
Oh.
That reminds me.
What is it?
Yeah.
What?
Why?
Why?
Huh.
Sod off.
You've come at a good time. Don't miss your chance to sell now.
Isn't that...
Welcome.
Now then. Yeah.
Oh. Hello there.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you think?
Eh?
And what is it you want?
Eh? You keep away from me.
Stay there.
Oh. Now, how did I wind up here?
Oh, dear me. Dear me.
An elder?
Got it? All right.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
The Gaul! What is this?
Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden? And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty.
You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
could this be? The king's own magic?
I am Hythlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hythlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now, witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Come, Louise! He's catching up to Forden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Louis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile!
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Louis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius? Alsus?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty. I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Damned! Hey! Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alphys.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king. Stand down! Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral.
The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity.
If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic! Brace yourselves, everyone!
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself.
What am I supposed to do? Got to stay calm. Calm. Sorry about that.
Here they come. Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies
Staying
on
on the defensive.
It's okay.
Seeker! Scour!
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
What are my options?
Mage! Be frozen! It's no good!
It didn't affect them. Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
Let's go. Maybe not. Not now. Seeker! We can do this!
Helpful as ever. Who needs igniters? Me! Burn to ash!
Nice dodge! Not like they can get you with that!
Seeker! Wind!
I shall fight. Me! Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take...
Yes, right.
Take care with him, please. He gave his all for the king. For the... My name is Hulkenberg. That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but... these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage.
The royal scepter.
Please. Please help.
Did he trap civilian?
Yes.
I don't envy their child.
I am honor bound as a knight.
Does it not tarnish the
I haven't the luxury of...
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me. Let's just watch out for those accursed...
Gotta hurry.
Over here!
Hold it!